Okay, so let's continue to explore the Zig language. And last time we only managed to do, or I guess, for it being the first time, we did quite a lot, like reading from a buffer, writing to another buffer, right? So whether it's like that we read from a file or from std, but we managed to read from something. And this time I wanted to implement some kind of argument parsing. So let's say take this file name from the list of arguments if it's provided, and the same for the output. But okay, so I saw this thing that exists, but I kind of want to implement it from scratch because I feel like this would be like, I don't know, it doesn't feel right to use a third-party library so soon, to be honest. So yeah, let's try to do argument parsing, right? So that would be the goal for today. Okay, so first things first, Zig command line arguments. I'm curious how we can read them. So I'm not sure what skip is, but I feel like std process args makes sense. So let's try to see. So std process dot args. Okay. Interesting. Args with allocator. Use args with allocator. Okay. I mean, we can do this thing. Would it make sense page allocator to say something like this? Or is it const? Huh. Let me just try to. So consider using try. So we should do like try. Okay. So this thing kind of works. Oh yeah, so skip is like, yeah, I get it. This is the first argument, which is the name, right? So, but I saw that we need to do defer args date. Okay, so it makes sense because this would be the name of the executable. So that's one thing. Let's try to do a structure just to see. Whoa. Okay, whatever. Let's call it args. Or I guess my args was something. Interesting declaration, but let's see. So I'd like a field for the input file. So input is gonna be like what, array of u8, and output array of u8. Is that how you declare it? No. Oh, so I guess this should be var. Okay, now it works. Alright, so next thing, maybe let's do a function parse args. I forgot what this is. Arg iterator. Okay, so the return type, it should probably be my args with error, and here any error. Okay. So let's say args. Can I do empty structure? Okay, var. Or I guess this should be result. Okay. How can I iterate over this thing? Okay, how can I go over iterators? While next. Okay, so I'd say something like maybe while args.next, and then I get argument, right? Or okay, just this. So what is arg? Should be like a string. So if, can I do something like this? Okay, cannot compare. Zig compare strings. Is there like a string compare? Equal. Okay, where is equal though? std mem equal. Okay, also wants the type, so u8. I mean, it's pretty neat that Zig has types as values. You know, in C you'd pass in size of instead of the type, which, I mean, it's still fine, but maybe it's cooler to send the type like this. But you know, like, is it hard to do it generic? But I mean, it's cool to have types as values. Okay, so std debug print. Okay, so let's try and do, let's see if we can override a variable. That would be really cool. So parse args, I mean try, but can I, okay, I can reassign it maybe? I cannot. First of all, I need to, okay, so I cannot allocate it like this. I cannot allocate it like that, right? I need to provide input and output. Well, luckily enough, I can say null. Oh, and make this optional, right? Wait. Print also needs the list of stuff. Okay, and if I do -i? Oh. Yo, this works. Perfect. Perfect. So obviously if we have, let's say, -i, or like input like this, we should probably say something like arg is equal to args next, but I think we need to try it. Oh, it's gonna be question mark. Is it possible if, judging by the while, but I mean, why do I care that it's shadows? Like, that's the point. Okay, let's call it input, whatever. Result.input is equal to input. Okay, and if we have -o or output, let's do output. Okay, I mean, you know, we should also do else std. I don't know how to do error, so I won't do that yet. Let's see first if it works. can I print the args as, okay, so what? Oh, it's or? A keyword for or, that's cool. Okay, so I do have to allocate. Or I don't have. Let's see. So I mean I need to use another name. My args. So okay, nice. Okay. So instead of in name, I would use my args input. Oops. My args dot output. So this prints it. Minus o file.txt. Okay, fine. So it actually seems like it works. Interesting. Yeah, what can I say? Interesting. I don't know if I can say defer my args they need. It doesn't seem like I can do that, so yeah, I guess this would be the argument parser, right? So we have file to std out, file to file, right? And then oops, should be std in to file and std in to std in. Right, so we have all the four cases, which yeah, I mean any CLI tool should probably be like this in a way or another. So pretty good speedrun, I'd say. So maybe the next thing would be to try and parse some stuff, see how well, but you know, I mean, if we implement our own lexer and stuff, we can see how well or how easy it is to parse strings and stuff like that. But I think that that should be all for today, maybe. Like the arguments parsing, and I still have to think of cool idea to implement the CLI with. Like, yeah, maybe the parsing of a language, like expression-based language, would be an idea. So, for example, math operations. But we need to think about that. Like, maybe this is what I want to try to do. So, you know, implement a lexer to read each thing, and then sure, we might need to parse it into a st or something like that, into a parse tree, and then interpret that expression. Right, I think that's a good idea. Well, I mean, maybe even like make a really simple one for now. Like, for example, do expression or something, and let's say this takes in input, which is gonna be u8, and it should return out maybe i32 or something. So let's see, zig string split by space. So we can actually split something by space like this, right? And then we can iterate over the tokens. So input, but it wants const, which whatever. Zig ito. Okay, parse int. Okay, so it's like this. We parse. So this would be token. Actually, it's gonna be simpler. Instead of while, let's do if. Integer token. So this would be left hand side. Then let's keep it simple. Let's do it next like this. Really hate it. Okay. Right hand side, OP is gonna be, well, it can be just just this, right? So then if, where is the EQ thing? I guess if OP is not equal to null and left hand side is not null and right hand side is not null, let's say this returns optional, then let's return early, and then let's do if OP is equal to is equal to plus. Right, so if it's equal to plus, left hand side plus. Oh, do we have a switch? We do have a switch. Zig switch string. Useless. So let's not go there yet. Else if it's a minus, okay, I guess we can do all of them like this, and division. Fair enough. Can do something like result is equal to the expression, and here we can pass in thing. Zig int to string. Usize to st. Okay, so something like this maybe. What is boof? Okay, let's hope this is gonna work. So we have a buffer, and here we want to I guess do result. Whatever, and here let's do str. Oh, undefined, pretty cool. So instead of using null, we can actually do undefined, but not yet. I mean, for now it's fine. Whoa, what the fuck? Okay, what is this shit? Function cannot return. Oh. So it needs to be any error. It wants constituent. Okay, I mean, what? Why not? Well, I don't even need to specify the type. Well, at least, okay, what the fuck? Sig div vision int. Oh, so it's like a function. Div trunk. So here return null. Okay, I was like, what the hell? Okay, and this one should be optional, I guess. 1 plus 2. Fuck. 1 plus 2, and then I something like this. Okay, what? Expected tuple found. Oh, yeah, I remember. Okay, it's this. So this one I mean this one seemed fine. So we get 1. Okay. Let's see what the OP is. Fuck. Oh my god. Okay. So it's a plus. That's good. Let's see what token is. And then let's see what right hand side is, because it should work. Am I right? It's 2. What the fuck? Okay, that's what? Okay. Maybe. Yeah, so it maybe will work from a file. Doesn't work. Oh my god. Zig split string by space. That's useless. Split. No, this is Java. Like the issue is, for some reason the last token is scuffed, but I don't know why though. But I mean, whatever, it's split string. What the fuck? String split, like, is it really that hard? Anyway, I mean, for the Lexer we won't need this, like this is just stupid. But yeah, it is what it is. Null. But I feel like it's not working because maybe we have an extra weird character if we do end of file, but yeah, whatever. So we need to have an extra space for it to work, right? Oh, not really. What? Huh. I mean, oh, it's, yeah, because I removed the white spaces from the end. Okay. So multiplication minus and division. Right, and what we have to do is actually do better expressions, but that's, you know, next time we'll do like real expressions, not just one. And also we are not gonna split by space, we are gonna use a Lexer for it, because as you can see, splitting by space doesn't really work, and it is what it is. But we'll do real expressions in the next one. So yeah, we'll see in the next one, so see you.